Liverpool 2, Lille 1. Another win in Europe, 7 wins out of 7, 21 points out of 21. Top of the Champions League, and we were seconds away from actually winning it with a game to spare. But Barcelona scored in the last second of the game. But we are going to finish first or second, which makes literally no difference. But I'm sure we still want to win the last game. It's another statement win, really. You could look at it and go, yeah, it's only Lille. It's not one of the big boys. But they were 21 games undefeated before today. And they scored in, I think it was 16 of the last 17 games. So they're no mugs. And they've beaten some top quality teams on the way in this Champions League. But what about us? 28 games now we've played in the Premier League and Champions League. And if you combine them, those 28 games, we've won 22, drew 5, lost 1, scored 65 goals and had 22 against. That's 3 goals a game that we're averaging across the Premier League and the Champions League, and 22 out of 28 wins. It's phenomenal. And we are the first team. We were the first team to qualify. I think Barca might have qualified now as well, but I'm not quite sure about that. Who cares? Anyway, let's talk about the game. First half, a few changes, not as many as I was hoping, but Slot knows better than me. Bradley and Kwanzaa came into the back. Curtis Jones came in midfield, and Darwin earned his right to start after the other day, and he started along with Lucho and Mo. The first 20 minutes looked like a bit of a training session. Lille were never going to go for it. They had 1 shot in the first minute, and that was it. They didn't do anything after that. They offered very, very little in the entire first half. As the half progressed, we got more and more dangerous, started to play a little bit quicker, and then suddenly a fantastic tackle by Tsimikas to win the ball, and then a brilliant ball to the on-rushing Mo Salah, who outpaced his defender, and then he curls an absolute beauty into the top corner. Yeah, he only had the goalkeeper to beat, but it was such a precise finish. It was excellent. I'm glad he did it, because he missed about 3 others as well. He could have easily had a hat-trick today, Mo. He had another one where he was indecisive and then ended up doing nothing with it. He had another one where he should have passed and he didn't pass it. He had multiple chances today. One of them was flashed across the box and it came to him and he tried to volley it home. Could have headed it, I think. And actually, he ended up volleying it with his knee over the top. But he's Mo Salah, so he scores the vital breakthrough goal, doesn't he? Szoboszlai had another one where he blasted it over the top when he literally just had to side foot it across the box into like the 8-yard area, and Salah would have buried it, I think, and he made the wrong choice. Salah wasn't happy. So first half ends 1-0 without ever breaking a sweat. So Slot decides, right, okay, time for a few changes. On come Elliot McAllister for Gravenberch and Curtis Jones, who I hope is okay. He was struggling, he definitely did get a knock, so hopefully it was just precautionary, don't know. Then we had a 4-on-2, that's the one I just mentioned where Salah got it wrong. Kwanzaa heads it over the bar, unmarked. He should have scored. Darwin Núñez had one where he's clean through and the keeper comes out and he hits it low when all he had to do was knock it over the diving keeper and it would have been a goal, but he got it wrong. And then Mandy got sent off. Now I've used up my Barry Manilow joke in the group, so I'm not going to use it here, okay? Then McAllister misses another free header. It wasn't as easy as Kwanzaa's, but it was still something he should have scored. So all in all, it was chance after chance for us. But of course, Liverpool being Liverpool, up shows Mr. Complacency. They didn't get a sniff with 11 men. And then 5 minutes or 3 minutes after they go down to 10, we completely switch off. Bradley is too easily beaten in the right full-back area. The ball is pulled across. They're all sleeping. Costas is the only one alert, but he gets in the way of Alisson, who would have saved the shot. And it comes out and the fella knocks it home. And all of them, all of the defence, I think, were complicit in that, because they absolutely switched off. And it's 1-0. True to form now with Liverpool. They upped it again. Lille couldn't believe the luck that they were back in it. and then a corner comes in, it comes to Harvey Elliott. He tries a shot that almost certainly would not have gone in. It was on target. I think it's going to be credited to him because it was on target, but I think it would have been blocked or saved. But it takes a massive deflection and it goes into the other corner, and we're 2-1 up. Then we make another substitution. Chiesa comes on. He was lively again. He had 2 excellent shots, both saved, but his trickery in and around that box is really impressive, and he did it again today. And we saw the game out with relative ease. Got our 7th win in 7 games. A perfect record in the Champions League. Only the 2nd time we've achieved that in our history. 7 wins out of the first 7 games. Loads of squad players got minutes. And when I say squad players, you know, sometimes you can think of squad players as players who might not necessarily be players who you think are there and can make a big difference. But these squad players absolutely are making a difference. It's so brilliant to see that we can take off our forwards and bring on a Chiesa. We can mix and match the midfield the way we're doing. We can bring in Bradley and Kwanzaa in the second half. We can bring on Endo, and all of them are doing a job. Every single one of them is doing a job in every single game. In fact, of our last 7 goals now, only the Mo Salah one today was not scored by a substitute. 6 of our last 7 have been scored by our substitutes, which just shows you the impact that they're all having. So, all in all, a routine win, really. A good workout. Liverpool, I would say, throughout the game, other than that one little spell, were composed, organised, disciplined, didn't go for the jugular, didn't have to, but maintained control of that game throughout, and it was great to see. But all in all, a very, very good day. On to the shout-outs. Of course, the first one has to go to Mo Salah. His 50th European goal for Liverpool. Now, to put that into context, he's 9 ahead of the second best, which is Steven Gerrard with 41. After that comes Sadio Mane with 26, Bobby Firmino with 24, Michael Owen with 22, and Ian Rush with 20. Mo's got 30 more European goals than Ian Rush. It's absolutely phenomenal, but you know, 9 ahead. You think of our European history, 6 European Cup wins, and he's 9 ahead of the second best. It's extraordinary. And he's what? 24 ahead of the third best. So yeah, he was a bit wasteful today. His decision making was a bit off, but you know what? He's Mo Salah, and he's the one who made the decisive difference yet again by opening the scoring. Brilliant. Get him signed. Next shout out goes to the 2 substitutes in the second half who I thought all the substitutes did well, but these 2 did particularly well. Harvey Elliott and Wataru Endo. Harvey Elliott came on. He's all action, as we know, but he's so creative. He was creative. He had energy. He's got the passion. He causes the defence's problems. I said it in the last review. When things are becoming a bit predictable, Harvey makes them unpredictable, and you never know where he's going to be or where he's going to pop up. He gave some key passes as well. He could have had another couple of assists today with some of the passing he was doing, but he gets the winning goal as well. So, well in, Harvey. You were brilliant in pre-season and you haven't been given the game time so far this season. And Slot has his reasons for that, I'm not going to question it, but you're doing yourself no harm at all. I will give Harvey a little rap on the knuckles for trying to usher the ball out of play that was almost stop and rolling, and the attacker nicked it off him, and they almost made it 2-2, but he got away with it. But that was the only one, so I'll let him off. And Endo, he came on. He's so neat. He's so tidy. He's so precise. He's so unflappable. He's like a little machine. He just comes on and he fits in, and he plays virtually the perfect game, and he did it again today. So that's it. We definitely finished first or second, and for the next game can do whatever he wants with the team. Based on what he's done in the past though, he'll probably put another strong team out and try and get the win, keep that winning momentum going. It's another fantastic result, irrespective of the opposition. It's another fantastic result to add to the many, many fantastic results we've had this season. We're scaring everybody. You can see it the way teams play against us. They're scared of us. And that is a great place to be, because you know once you've got a team fearful to play you before they get on the pitch, it puts you in a fantastic position. So on we go. That's out the way. Next one, this weekend, Ipswich at home. Every game's a cup final. They're in the bottom 3. We got to go for them. And let's get the 3 points. And let's keep this march going. You'll never walk alone. See you soon. Ta-ra.